his corner. Cameron Clatworthy in the opposition corner.
Yes, we've got Cameron Rowston here, hailing from Cremorne, North Shore, Sydney, who is also the 2022 ADCC Openweight champion.
All right, they are both very tall boys. Rowston has a greater experience advantage and the reach and height advantage.
First up, fighting out of the blue corner, he's an orthodox fighter standing 190 centimeters, 91.2 kilograms, 6 wins, 2 losses, 3 via KO. He is a WKO Central North Island champion, representing undisputed MMA, all the way from Masterton, Cameron Zentos Clatworthy. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he's an orthodox fighter standing 193, 92 kilograms, 10 wins, 2 losses, 2 via KO. He is a 2022 Cruiserweight King in the Ring champion, representing CKB Auckland, Cameron the Battle Rowston!
Rowston's been here before on several occasions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3-by-3.
The young
Zentos,
Cameron Clatworthy, he looks very nonplussed, if a little excited to be here.
Yeah, definitely, Mike. You can that confidence that Cameron Clatworthy is showing is very contagious. He's excited to be in there. He's just got to maintain his focus against one of the most experienced competitors in this tournament.
John the Rebel Conway, third man in the centre ring. Cameron Rowston will want to quell this young rebellion from the 22-year-old early, but he does need to be cautious. This young guy's very capable of causing an upset, and he has the frame for it. We see straight away here's a southpaw, which means the power hand's coming from the left. Now he's switched to conventional. Rowston, he employs a long lateral game, very good check-up. And again, Clatworthy, he switched a couple of times. Back in southpaw. Eating a couple of right hands. Rowston, not a huge puncher, but very accurate with what he throws.
Yes, Clatworthy started strong with those long punches to get Cameron Rowston on the back foot, but Cameron Rowston is just biding his time, feeling out that first part of the round.
That left hand just landed there. Leapt in with the right hook from southpaw and threw the straight right off it. Rowston's got to be very cautious about his drift against the ropes. And again, another one there.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot more side-to-side movement from Rowston, also employing his feints and his movement to try and slow the momentum of Cameron Clatworthy here.
Yeah, Clatworthy's shown. Nice right hand thrown from just below the hip, came up the middle. There's a head kick. He just wobbled him momentarily there, but Rowston very measured about what he does. Always takes his time. A couple of teeps up the middle. Now Clatworthy's just looking for those shots once again. Rowston just looked like he was reaching for that knee a little bit. Just needs to make sure he's careful about his range, because Clatworthy's shown he can punch.
Yeah, you're starting to see, you see the nose of Cameron Clatworthy just already bleeding. So whatever he caught in the first part of that round, whether it's going to bother him or not.
Clatworthy just looking for that right hook again, but eats another right hand. Now he's hurt. Some of the confidence is out of him. A minute to go, and this is the first round of the third quarter final. Clatworthy starting to drift into the right leg a little bit as well. He needs to be careful.
Rowston being very smart with that lead hand. He's keeping it long, he's keeping it up.
There's a little right hand there from his own from Clatworthy. Landed the right hook from the southpaw guard. Rowston though, looking for the knee. Threw that off the middle, nice little twist. Another right hand. Clatworthy, plenty of claret flying down his nose. He's talking a little bit of smack in there. Little right hand again. Rowston doubling up, coming with the uppercut up the middle. Really maintaining range there. Picking his shots well, Rowston. Knee from Clatworthy there, looking for that right knee. Might be a little harder against the taller guy. Rowston needs to be cautious with the way he drifts.
Good straight punches down the middle from Cameron Rowston. He's also picking his moments where he's going to threaten the high as well, so look for that high kick. Straight
Just
punches down
4
the middle.
seconds to go in this, our first round. Rowston finishing that round on top. Very measured performance, if not dominant from Rowston. We'll be back right after this break with round 2. Well, the word's going to Cameron Rowston in this, the second round of his quarterfinal, will be just keep picking his shots, but be cautious. Clatworthy has shown that he's capable of landing some big shots from the southpaw, and he is very durable. Rowston picked him apart in that first round, landed many shots, but you just need to be careful, and particularly early in this, the second round.
Yeah, Rowston was very, very dominant in the end of that last round, and this is only when he starts to pick up the momentum and the pace to make sure that he stays dominant through this round.
Just doesn't want to be careless with his shots. Keep a nice tight guard. Little tie inside thigh, or outside thigh sweep there. Shades of MMA. Of course, Rowston does want to eventually establish an MMA career. Double underhooks there, but John the Rebel Conway, our referee, separated that. Big right hand there, big left hand rather from Clatworthy. I think that momentarily caught Rowston's attention. His guard is up a lot higher now. Nice straight right hand from Rowston. Again, the left hand from Clatworthy. Beats the knee on the way in. Now this is turning into a brawl.
Yes, we're starting to see Clatworthy getting a little bit of confidence off that one punch, but Cameron Rowston's backed him into the corner, and he's really starting to time and pick his shots here.
He's hurt to the body there. Let's see if Rowston goes back downstairs. There's the teep. The stabbing teep to the liver. Clatworthy couldn't disguise it. Rowston picked his shots, accurate as ever.
Clatworthy is tough. He's not going to let that take him down.
There's another stab kick there. He's hurting. Just needs to be cautious, and fight is all over. The liver has paralyzed him. Cameron Rowston, very clinical performance from him against the young man. Clatworthy, though, at 22 years of age, showed he has plenty of promise against a very experienced opponent.
Yes, Mikey. I mean, 22 years old under the bright lights of the best 8-man tournament in the entire country. Cameron Clatworthy showed how tough he was, but Cameron Rowston showed his IQ in there and his fight experience. He waited through the first round. He took a little bit of a heat coming off Clatworthy. Here we see Cameron Rowston just working in for that knee, landing those long push kicks and damaging the liver of Cameron Clatworthy.
Yeah, it was stab from Cameron Rowston, moved him round, looked for the knee, missed that one, and then just the left leg stab teep right into the liver, just between the ribs, and that paralysed Clatworthy for a nice early finish for Rowston, meaning he can go and have a rest backstage. And good clinical finish there from Rowston as Clatworthy folded up in the corner. Second round TKO to the former Cruiserweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a bout that was. Let's give it up for these two warriors. One, 2-1 into round 2. Your winner via TKO, fighting out of the red corner, the Battle Giraffe, Cameron Rowston.
The Battle Giraffe prevailed again. He goes through into the semi-finals once more. He's been there before.